If you've been looking at Facebook at all in the last few days, then it's more than likely you'll have seen this post from a conversion company that say they found one of these, an Apple AirTag, in a customer's camper van that the owners of the van didn't know about. So, are thieves actually using Apple AirTags to track potential vans to steal? Stick with us to see why we don't necessarily think it's the case. So let's take a look at what we know from the post. Well, the company who posted it have not given a great amount of info. It simply says, our customer came in today for an electrics checkover. While doing our checks, we found this Apple AirTag fitted in his hookup socket. Only 2 nights ago, it wasn't there. They're obviously starting to track what vehicles they want to steal. This was stuck in at Cartgate Services Yeovil, he thinks, as that's where he last stopped. As regular viewers will know, we've done a number of videos on van security, including one looking at using AirTags for tracking a stolen vehicle, which you can check out how it performed up here, so this Facebook post did pique our interest. We have written to the company asking for more information to share with you, as we feel if this is happening, then we should be sharing it with everyone. We've asked them how many times they found AirTags in vans, the type of vans that the AirTags were found in, any other locations they found them in, the approximate dates the tags were found, the rough area of the country the vans were from, and the crime number provided by the police when it was reported. And that's important because that'll enable us to follow up with the police and complete a Freedom of Information request to understand if they've had similar reports and how many. We also asked them to pass our details on to the van owners so they could contact us. As of yet, we've not had a response, but if we do, we'll add details in the video description and comments. So initially, what do we think about the post? Well, I do feel it's a little questionable. Is it factual or just a way to get your company's name shared around Facebook? I'm not saying that's definitely the case, but here are my concerns. If a thief were trying to track the vehicle, why would they put the tracker in such an obvious location, where it'd be found the first time you tried to plug it in? I can think of many better locations on a van that would be more discreet and easier to install it, and where it could sit undisturbed for much longer. In the comments on the post, the conversion company have said this is at least the second time they've found one, but they don't appear to have posted about the last one. Statistically, what are the chances of thieves happening to do this on 2 vans in the same geographic area, using the same hiding location, in the few days before the vans were going into this particular van converters and before the owners tried to connect a power lead and find it? On all the comments on the posts and shares in all the groups we've seen that have multiple hundreds of thousands of members, no one else has said this has happened to them, and it's not something we've seen posted about before. So statistically, it seems a little odd. As most people know, AirTags have a number of anti-tracking features that make them pretty poor for what any thieves would be hoping they would do. This includes making a sound when they've been away from the owner's phone for a period of time, and being able to be located by making a sound if they're found to be travelling with another smartphone. So, if it were being used in this nefarious manner, the thieves would undoubtedly remove the speaker from the AirTag, which can be done easily, but in the picture provided, the speaker is clearly still present. Again, as part of those anti-tracking and stalking features, AirTags, if you have a modern smartphone with you, either Android or Apple, it will tell you you are being tracked and help you to locate the AirTag. I know this well, as I got a panicked call from my father-in-law when he drove off with my keys with an AirTag on them in his pocket, and his Android phone told him he was being tracked. So they're really not that useful for what the thieves will be trying to do. And finally, when it comes to thieves, you've probably heard lots of references to burner phones. Thieves in general hate carrying smartphones when going about their illegal activities. They use burner dumb phones. As if, or hopefully when, they do get nicked, these dumb phones won't show the forensic team exactly where those thieves have been, like a smartphone would. So just carrying a smartphone with them, never mind actively tracking an AirTag, is increasing their risk of conviction if they're caught. It can also tie them to multiple crimes, even if they're caught for something completely different. Much as we like to think thieves are all stupid, most, and particularly those that plan their crimes, sadly aren't. So whilst we think it's really important to be vigilant to anything that impacts your van's safety, is this something to really worry about? Well, we know what we think, but we'll let you make up your mind if this is a PR stunt or a genuine worry. Thanks for watching our video, and as always, if you have any questions or feedback, please pop them in the comments below. If you find the video useful, please like, share and consider subscribing.